No Cadiz water! No Cadiz water! No Cadiz water! No Cadiz water! No Cadiz!
Great, thanks for showing up and coming 200 miles to be able to speak to the Santa Margarita Water District. For many of you, it's your first opportunity to speak to the board that's going to approve this project. Or I would say direct from the William Mulholland playbook of how to heist water from the desert comes Cadiz 2. And like most movie sequels, the second is far worse than the first. The Cadiz project is an environmental disaster with a sordid past that could not have gotten this far without the help of crony capitalism's secret meetings and conflicts of interest. My name is Debbie Cook. I'm a former mayor of Huntington Beach. I started investigating conflicts of interest on water districts a year ago, and that's what led me to this project. The common thread between Cadiz and the public and private agencies participating is Cadiz President Scott Slater. Every agency involved is connected with the Chino Basin Water Master, where he is general counsel at the Brownstein Law Firm, where he is also a shareholder. John Schatz began moonlighting for Chino Basin in 2010. Best and Krieger law firm, now representing Santa Margarita on Cadiz, has provided legal services to the Chino Basin through their relationship with John Schatz. And these agencies have held at least 30 illegal secret meetings to discuss the project. All in all, many attorneys and consultants are reaping large sums of money thanks to this project and will continue to reap benefits as the lawsuits mount. The public has been excluded, ignored, but we will be left holding the tab. So we gathered together today some folks who represent the people who have not been represented and who can't be represented because Santa Margarita is the lead agency. And I'm going to introduce them. We have Seth Shteir from the National Parks Conservation Association out in Mojave, Mojave Desert, but it's in Joshua Tree, I think. Ruth Musser Lopez, who's a former council member from the city of Needles, which has unanimously opposed this project and has never had the opportunity to have a public hearing in Needles, which is closest to the project site. Craig Innes, I don't know if Craig has shown up yet. He is he's the homeowner association president of Los Portillos here in Rancho Mission Viejo, on Rancho Santa Margarita, and has been following Santa Margarita's board actions. And Ron Escobar, who is he's representing the Chemehuevi Indian tribe in the desert, and Claudia Saul, who is a board member of the Morongo Basin Conservation Association. I've asked them to keep their comments to 1 to 2 minutes, and the first is Seth Shteir.
Good evening. Thank you very much. My name is Seth Shteir. I'm with National Parks Conservation Association, and the mission of my organization is simple. It's to protect and enhance America's national parks for present and future generations. So, what's our intersection with this particular project? Well, the project seeks to pump an average annual yield of 50,000 acre-feet per year over 50 years from a precious Mojave Desert aquifer. NPCA opposes this project because of its potential impacts to air quality, groundwater resources, and the springs in the Mojave National Preserve. So the Mojave National Preserve, for folks who don't know, is a 1.6 million acre national treasure. It is a national park unit with singing sand dunes. It has high rocky peaks that go up to 8,000 feet, lined with firs. It has the world's largest and densest Joshua Tree forest, and it has many, many seeps and springs that are the lifeblood to wildlife within the park. Cadiz has claimed that there are no project impacts to springs and seeps within the Mojave Preserve, or anywhere for that matter. But you know, a well-known scientist I know in the desert is fond of saying there is no free lunch. So today I say to the Santa Margarita Water District in Cadiz, there is no free lunch. To pump 50,000 acre-feet per year over 50 years in an arid area from a desert aquifer will likely have impacts. And the National Park Service, the gold standard in independent scientific research, disagrees with Cadiz that there will be no project impacts. In a February 13th, 2012 letter, the National Park Service stated that Cadiz and the Santa Margarita Water District spring surveys were, quote, brief, and that they unsurprisingly came to the conclusion that there were no impacts to Mojave National Preserve springs. The Park Service went on to say that, contrary to what Cadiz is claiming, some of these springs are likely connected hydraulically to the aquifer that will be subject to project pumping. So again, remember that phrase, folks, no free lunch. So I'm asking the Santa Margarita Water District, we're here today with a contingent of desert people who have been really underrepresented in this process. And we're asking the Santa Margarita Water District tonight not to authorize this misguided plan. You know, folks, the national parks are our best idea here in America. Cadiz, on the other hand, is one of our worst ideas. There is no free lunch, folks. This project should not move forward. Thank you.